What's up, y'all? Welcome to Kid and Dre, where we're gonna give it to you play by play. TJ Dre, what's up, man?
What's going on,
What's
young
up?
fella? What's going on?
How we feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. It's been a minute. Yeah, I love the shirt. Real OG. You might need two O's, Dre. Double OG.
Right, I'm with that.
Or original.
Hmm, hmm. Oops, oops.
But would those cancel each other out or
Hey, you still a G either way, man.
yeah?
Huh? But nah, man, it's been a minute, man. What's going on? I see you got the Raiders hoodie on, T.
Oh yeah, gotta represent
Praise and praise.
my
DJ
boy,
praise.
my boys over there holding it down,
Come on
doing
home.
his
Yeah,
Come on
thing.
home.
So we're there. We're
we're gonna
there.
have a good.
We'll be making some trips to Vegas
Definitely, we
this
gotta go
season.
see a game.
Oh, it's a game out there too.
I,
Oh
I
yeah.
think
Oh,
they, I think they're playing out here too.
uh,
Sometime
I think
in the beginning of the season.
I think they play the 49ers at some point this year.
I think we just need a trip to go to Vegas, the three of us.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
we do.
that'll be lit.
We do this in Vegas. That's a
That'd be nice.
yeah.
Do a
Yeah.
few things out there, young fellas, young fellas.
Yeah, you can show us what them days was like, man, when you was out there running through Vegas, man. Olympic days and shit.
Passing the torch on. I'm passing the torch.
But what you guys think about this season, man? That game last night was a little interesting. That Spurs game.
I think the alien is something to be. His future in the NBA is there's no ceiling on him. That guy is he's calm. He's so he's so in the moment. You know, he's I don't know if y'all saw that three he pulled up his shot from Neverland.
Mm.
I mean, he had ice to his veins. I mean, to pull up and shoot that three and into I mean, that was just to me in stride. He was running and he had the open shot, but that was what 30 feet away.
Yeah, it was the same spot where Steph hit his when he had that game against the Thunder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
was
great.
that was big cojones right there.
Oh yeah,
I think San Antonio and the guards, you forget that they're missing Darren Fox too. So
Yeah,
their guards, their young guards, Harper, Cassell. I mean, those guys are amazing to be such young players and such in big moments like that. That's going to be a long time. Sort of like I mean, those two teams, as far as roster and flexibility and picks and all that. Those two teams, two organizations are going to be here for a long time.
now, what do you think about a big man like you said? That three was crazy. Like you usually just don't see that from no big man. I mean, I know the game's changed a lot, right? But you usually don't see that pulling up from that deep from nobody that big, man. I think it just promotes more of that Steph Curry era, right?
well yeah. I mean, with Wemby, my thing with Wemby, I mean, I've been lucky enough to see him play a couple times now in person. With I think it was a few All-Star game, and then when the Spurs played the Clippers this past year. And like watching him play either on TV or in person, I mean, it's just immediate shock and awe watching this dude play basketball because he can handle, he does everything the right way. And I mean, San Antonio, like if you want to like really break it down and like San Antonio's been like this since the 90s. To put this into perspective, like they've built this out so like. I mean, from David Robinson now it's all the way to Wemby, and the fact that Wemby's doing what he's doing is honestly incredible. And I mean, it's so. I mean, I want this series to go 7. I really want this series to go 7 because Oklahoma City too. Like they've got a great squad and they're built great. And Sam Presti comes from I think he comes from the San Antonio tree, so I think that's why the Oklahoma City's had a lot of success. The success that they've had. So I mean, it's an exciting time to be a fan of both of those teams. I think.
Yeah.
True. In that moment, I feel like it's not even about the player. I think it's just about the moment because a lot of people don't have that in them to shoot that shot at that time with that much confidence, and act not only act like it was what he was supposed to do, but go back on the end other end and play defense. And he gets you in so many spots on defense. He makes you change not only your shots, but makes you change the flow of your offense. So, he made it in a good flow, and then the pass off, handoff, and you think someone's not there to screen or to block out, and then it's just so many things he does on the defensive end that you got to pay attention to. So he's just one of the he's as everybody describes an alien. He's an alien because he's something we've never seen before.
Yeah. So who you got? Who you got in the series, and who you got for the whole thing?
I got the Spurs. Oklahoma did something wrong. They beat up on us when we were down and out. So I got to go with the Spurs. From the East, I'd like to see New York get there, but just because I'm starting to become a Wemby fan, I like to see the Spurs, and because I like his nature as a superstar. He's not too big for the moment. He's if you see him when he comes off the court every time, he high fives everybody on the bench. Even after a loss, he's high fiving his teams, he's congratulating his team, and he's like on to the next play, on to the next game. So that's something I admire about him.
Yeah, I respect that. I mean, I like him too. What about you, T? Who you got?
I mean, I couldn't have said it any better, Dre. Like, I think San Antonio's what they're doing has been incredible, and what they've built and what they're going to continue to build. Because this is also Wemby's third year in the league, by the way. Like, this isn't like, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is
He's still young,
and like he's got room to get better. Which, I mean, how much better can you get?
Yeah.
And I think the crazy thing about the West is it's always been the Wild West, and like you usually have to win 50 games to get in. But now with like the play-in and all that stuff, you kind of, everybody gets a trophy. But it'll be interesting to see how this series goes. I think San Antonio wins this series, and I want to see it go 7, just selfishly.
What do you think it's gonna go though? What do you, if you had to put some money on it?
I think it would go 6. I think it goes 6, and they ended in San Antonio.
Okay.
Because I think Wemby made the All-Star game better this year.
Yeah. He's determined. You could just feel it. He's not playing.
Him talking about everything that he did going into it, and like he got everyone to play better.
Yeah.
True.
Like he got everyone to play better. He got everyone to try, and like the energy felt different this year. Obviously the format and stuff is just ridiculous, but he's I think what the NBA has been looking for in terms of like who's going to be the next face of the league.
Yeah.
True.
And I think, and out of the East, I got people in Cleveland and New York. So, it's hard to pick a favorite, but as of right now, it looks like New York's going to probably come out the East.
Yeah. If they play their cards right.
Yeah.
I think a big part to Cleveland is success is James Harden, and I'm not sold on big game James or little game James because he's not, the game 6 and 7 of the past 2 series, he wasn't there. In game 1, he got cooked.
He did. He had a bad game.
I didn't understand why Cleveland was just letting Brunson play one-on-one with everybody.
And especially big game or little game, I should call him, because they exposed him, and I don't know why they didn't call a timeout. I don't know what was going on, and he just, to me, I don't know. It's like it's a button he pushes that says, "I'm not going to show up when during the big time moments," and it's like he doesn't want it, or I can't say that he's jinxed or anything like that. I just think like sometimes if you want it, you want it. You know what I mean? You show effort that you want.
Because I think the thing too with them, like Cleveland, they have the talent.
True.
That's why they're there. I think that's why they're there. And to your point too with Harden, like he's got a history of just kind of disappearing when the lights get brighter.
Yeah.
Yep.
it'll be interesting to see. I mean, if they're able to recover and play better, because I think that game just started right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But by
Yeah,
the
it'll
time off, we'll be able to see what's going on. Yeah.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be really interesting to see if he's able to fix what his problems and because Cleveland, I like Cleveland's talent. I just think they're kind of like in a weird spot. Well, they're
Why you say
talented
that?
enough. They're talented enough to get to where they're trying to go, but there's just teams that are better in
True.
terms of like they're either better coached, better like they have better star power. They have better like it's just the energy and the cohesion's better.
Yeah.
True. Because I mean, you got Harden, Mitchell, Mobley, Jared Allen. I mean, what else? What else? Those four spots. I mean, there's not a team really that's better at those four positions. But we made a good point, TJ, about saying coaching and just all around personnel. They're lacking. If that makes any sense.
Because I mean, look at San Antonio. Like you would have thought, like everyone kind of was writing them off when Pop went down.
True. True.
Yeah. We
But
thought it was over.
they've built such a great system where like, and even Pop's still in the mix. Like I mean, he's still talking to them in film, still doing his thing. I mean, to me, he's one of the greatest coaches of all time. I think
Definitely.
like the fact that they had that game in Minnesota and then like they turned around the next game and beat them by 40 after like that shows you what kind of organization that team is.
True.
And like you said earlier, they built that foundation. So it's just kind of living on through whoever takes over. They have a system in place.
Yeah.
And you can't really beat a system as long as it's rocking. No,
100%.
yeah, that's what was that?
100%.
Oh yeah. So what do you think though, Dre? I mean, just switching gears a little bit, thinking about your bestie, what do you think he does? I mean, obviously he stays in LA next year, but or does he? Or what are we doing with that? What do you think with that?
I think two things that needs to happen in LA. And I think people write off LeBron because he's 41. But his numbers, you don't have LeBron, you don't get past the first round against Houston. Okay. And I say this if we just had Luka and no Austin and LeBron, you don't get past that first round. If you just had Austin and no LeBron and no Luka, you don't get past that first round in Houston. He got us past that first round in Houston. So it shows that he can play any position needed to be the first, the second, the third fiddle. I think, and his numbers don't lie. 26, 8, 9. Numbers 8 and 8 don't lie. I think he needs to be back in LA. I think we signed him to a 1 year with an opt, a team opt, and we give him we pay him like we would pay anybody else that's averaging 26, 8, and 8. I don't care if he's 92 or 91.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think we need to kind of pull back on Rob Pelinka. I think Pelinka is just a person. I don't see what moves he's made to better the team. And I take it back to 2020 when we won the championship. That team should have came back and got a chance to defend that title. And you had a great team. First of all, we played Denver, and the biggest thing with Denver is Jokic. That following year, Jokic tore us up. And one reason he tore us up because we didn't have Dwight Howard, we didn't have the three bigs to lean on him to make him tired. In the bubble, we had Dwight Howard on him, we had JaVale McGee, we had Anthony Davis. We had three bigs that could put that wear and tear on him. So we didn't bring that team back. I don't think he was that big. I mean, one of us could have got Luka if someone called us and told us like Nico did so he wasn't the one who went out and got Luka, you know what I mean? Like he made that deal happen. A phone call came to him. I don't think he was big in recruiting LeBron. So therefore, he's kind of 0 for 2 with me because he's done nothing to kind of improve our franchise. I think he needs to take a step back. Him being Kobe's agent, that's in the past. I think he'd be better off at another team. So those are two things I'm hoping for. But definitely we need to have the King back. The King, people always judge the King of how was his career in LA. He brought us a championship. Before that, we were 5 years with no playoffs.
Yeah, but that championship was mid.
From that championship, this is what I remember about the bubble. It was 5-on-5. It was 3 refs. The goal was 10 feet high. The floor was 90 feet.
That's fair. That's fair. I hear you, but it was still. I think it was a mid. It was mid.
Why? Because there was no family there, no fans. You're still playing. You're
basketball. Yeah, it takes the energy out of the game. But it takes the energy. They were playing at 24 Fitness. They were playing at 24-hour fitness.
Well, what were they playing?
They were playing 24-hour fitness. There was nobody.
They're playing basketball, right? That's what they do. These are basketball players playing basketball. Nothing else.
Hey, so all right. So the next
Paul Doors train. Oh, I felt my family's not here. So what? The family out there dribbling for you. They ain't setting picks for you. Are they? No.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
Well, some of them were probably happy that their families weren't there.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? If you know what I know, and TJ knows, some people are like, glad my family ain't here. As long as that back door open to the hotel.
So, do you think though? So is the geriatric player on the Lakers? Is he, the old guy? Is next year his last year though? Is he done?
If he's done producing.
I mean, that's why I was at. So since he's putting up those numbers, a lot of people were speculating at first that next year will be his last year.
I think you got to take it year by year because you've never seen nothing like this before, and you never will see anything like this. So until you see to where there's no production, then we talk. That's why I said, excuse me, we do 1 year with a team op because if he wants to end somewhere else, at least we owe him the respect to giving him to go out on his terms, especially the way he played this past year. You know what I mean? If you had a player that was 21 averaging doing the things that he's done, what would you give him? He got a $100 million deal. Unfortunately, he's 41 years old. So at 41, I understand you can't give him a 5-year, $100 million or whatever sort of deal, but he's still productive, and that's the thing. In the NBA, you got to produce, and he's producing.
And with his ego, he probably will just keep playing until he can't anymore, just because he wants to be, and which I guess I can't knock him for, but he wants to be the oldest guy that ever played basketball or whatever. He's cooked up in his head.
If you don't have
he's played the most seasons, I think.
You don't have. Well, I mean, have any that's part of your edge is having your ego. I think too much I think LeBron is the hardest criticized player in any sport ever for nothing.
Not for nothing. There's a few reasons which we can get to in a second.
There's never been no off-court problems, and I haven't heard any teammates say anything negative about it. So therefore,
when someone has that much pull in the league, do you really want to say? I mean, people need to feed their family. They can't really say too much, even if they wanted to.
Well, then you got to go back to like the guy who was supposed to be the GOAT before him. I mean, if you want to talk about that much pull.
Supposedly, I must not know who was supposed. I know one GOAT.
Had so much pull before him, got suspended. Quit for 18 months and went and played another sport. So think about it.
That dude changed the game. That dude changed the game.
Greatest at your sport, and you go, well, you know what? I'm done here. I want to go play another sport at 31.
My thing is this though, and this is my thing for even the GOAT discussion, right? Michael Jordan really changed how people played the game, how people saw the game, right? So he's a GOAT in his own right. Even Curry, you take someone like Curry, changed the game, how people play the game. LeBron didn't really change shit. He just is an old motherfucker playing basketball.
Wait, Dre.
You see LeBron's name, right?
What'd you say?
Most points.
Wait, no,
I'm starting to get hot up in here. Right? Don't start.
wait, no,
TJ.
no. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I just got a question for Dre.
What?
So between the two Space Jam movies, which one's your favorite? Who has the better one? You think?
Yeah, please and keep it real.
The second one.
Mike.
Huh.
So LeBron Space Jam or Mike Space Jam?
The first one.
Yeah, Mike's.
No. The first one you named.
Hey,
He's a glazer.
okay.
Hey,
But you've seen it, right?
he couldn't have.
Let me just say this. If LeBron came out with a Space Jam about a cartoon, you guys would be, oh, he's dumb. He's making a movie about cartoon characters. Mike does it, and it's okay. Okay?
That was a phenomenal movie. That was a really good movie.
Yeah, the movie
are kind of like dumb to me to have a movie about some characters, some cartoon guys playing basketball.
It was Looney Tunes. That's classic.
It's called Space Jam.
But for Mike to come out with, he's coming out with Space Jam. Everybody would see Space Jam. I'm like, what about Bow Wow? What about Bow Wow?
Oh, don't talk about that. That movie wasn't that good.
Well, like Mike, it has some cool parts to it. I ain't gonna knock it. But
I mean, you want to talk about. Okay, so there's a like Mike, but why haven't you made like Bron?
Exactly. That's a good point.
Too many people hate on Bron. I'm telling you.
But he's not. He's not a good. I don't think often. I used to have a lot of respect for him, right? I mean, he put a lot of people in position in his friend group and all that. But then when he did that shit with my boy, man, all that trading stuff, man, with my boy Drizzy, that was I lost a lot of. That's not. He's not real.
With the album that's.
Now he calling the album. Okay, keep listening. I think he just broke a record for streams or something like that. I don't know.
It was streams lost.
right.
Oh yeah, because they took the 70 back, huh? Yeah, but I think he did. I think there was another one. He'll break one soon. Don't worry. But we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is why was your boy hanging out with the dude every day and then dancing
every day? We don't need to hang out with Drake.
Pretty close.
You know what? Check Drake's body and see how many tattoos of NBA players he has on it. He got tattoos.
Legends though.
I think he just got one covered up though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's like a woman. Yeah. Women do that. Oh, I don't go with Todd anymore. Let me cover the one up with Todd. Oh, I don't go with Harry anymore. I'm getting all these. Covered because I don't go with these guys.
He had legends tatted on those. Everybody tatted on him was a legend, and he covered them because he. I mean, how do you really feel about that though? That's supposed to be my boy, and you can like the song in your own space. You in public liking this song of this man just slandering.
Number one song.
He's slandering.
It was a culture.
Yeah, that was the number one.
TJ, Dre. If somebody's slandering me like that, and y'all is up there in his house hanging out with him, or at his concert, or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be hot. You supposed to be my boy. Number one song, number one player, number one movie. I don't care. That's wrong, bro. You supposed to be my people.
You dance to the number one song?
No, nope. Not when he talking about me. You can't. Hell no.
Westbrook, I understood.
Westbrook's fine.
DeMar actually understood too because Drake switched up on him.
That's cool.
Because Drake switched up on him and he's mad at DeMar because DeMar got traded.
Right, yeah. You know what I mean? Right.
He's mad at DeMar for getting traded.
Representing his hometown, which is South Central LA, right? He ain't from Toronto.
Hey, check this out.
Hey man, tell him to go make a third album.
LeBron was allegedly philandering. You know what I mean? I don't know what was going on. I'm just saying those are alleged statements, right? With this man. So you was comfortable and close enough with me to possibly, if those allegations are true, step outside your situation and mess with me. You trusted me that much. You messed with me that much. And then you gonna go dance with this dude calling me a pedophile? Oh
If
man,
I'm
come on,
stepping
get up out
outside
of here.
my marriage with you and you run around telling everybody, I don't want to be your friend. You know
That was
what?
after the
We were
fact.
never friends. We were never friends. You tell about my personal business, we're never friends. And
Hey,
LeBron didn't say nothing about your personal business. You are a mark. If you run
hey, I
around,
think
you're a mark. You know what you are?
next
We're not friends.
season, hey,
We're
next
not a
season
friend.
Toronto gonna cook LA for Drizzy. They gonna cook.
But I'm like the Raptors. They just do the promotional stuff. I don't even think they rock with him like
Yeah,
that.
they don't really like Drake because he's a sucker for that. Going around telling what
I did like the commercial. I did like the commercial though that him and KD did. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen it yet.
well,
I
he
heard,
plays
but
the
I haven't
casting.
seen it.
Isn't he an actor? That's what
Yeah,
he started with.
he
Was
wasn't a
actor?
bad he wasn't a bad actor.
He was on Disney. Was he Disney kid or what?
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. One of
Yeah,
those.
but Harold got re-released on Nickelodeon. That
One
was
of those
originally
where the
a
children aren't
Canadian show.
safe. One of those television programs where the children aren't safe. Disney or Nickelodeon.
Oh, so you gonna double down? You gonna double down on the? That's crazy. You know, you might be more like LeBron than we thought, man. You know, you niggas, y'all wild, man.
I mean, I just as a music fan, I mean, I think he went over 3.
Right?
You don't like it? I like. It has some. I think the Iceman has some slaps on there. I think I like.
He
I like
he. Someone I saw someone said this is the first album Drake wrote.
it. I'll be. Hey, the Drake slander is unreal, man. That shit is Drake hate is forced, bro. It's forced.
I'm skipping a lot of shit. I'm like, damn, skip.
Yeah, because but you still listen to Pac every day, so we ain't. That's that's.
No,
And I like, but let me clear something up though too. Like Drake was great in the 2010s. He has some great features. He has some great
early, right.
Then he kind of started. I mean, he started doing his thing a little bit, and then it just he started getting a little pop starish.
He did. He got big, and he got he had to go pop. He had to go a little bit more commercial, but I still think in a month, 2 months from now, we're gonna see we'll see what the album really did.
I mean, the ice is melting at a fast rate.
Hey, either way, LeBron is still a bitch for that, man.
What's the next question, man? Let's go.
So New York Spurs, you got the Spurs. Both of y'all got the Spurs. I kind of want to see Jalen Brunson do it though. That's I think I don't know. I like that man, but I see backstories. I seen him working out with his pops and all those types of things, and I think that kind of created that my love for that guy, his game. But I think New York might take it.
That's the question.
No, that's what I'm telling.
What did you like about him working out with his pops?
Just how anytime you see somebody starting off at that age, really getting it in and really putting in his pops, another one, man, run it back and continuously just pushing them. I don't know. It just builds a story for me, I guess. I mean, he dedicated and determined.
That's the question.
What?
Between Bronny and Bron with his pops.
Bronny's garbage.
I wouldn't say that.
Bronny's garbage. I would. I'm going. Hey,
well, what's the difference?
I just told you what the difference was.
The Bronny's garbage.
He's not Jalen Brunson.
Rick Brunson, was Jalen's daddy, wasn't Bron either.
It wasn't Bron. You said? Yeah, of course not.
He wasn't Bronny.
Oh, you said his dad, Jalen Brunson's dad, wasn't Bronny?
No.
You said what's the difference between Jalen Brunson and Bronny, correct?
He's in the same draft as TJ's father, 94. And I think he played.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in the same draft as your father, Rick Brunson. He was a righty. I want to say, I can't remember what college he went to, but I know he was in the 94 draft. And, you wouldn't know that because, he got a job on the Knicks because of Jaylen Brown. I mean, because of his son. So when his son signed over to the Knicks, he got a job on the bench. So,
but your question was, what's the difference between Jalen Brunson and Bronny? Because Bronny worked out with his pops too, right? That's what you were asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my thing is Bronny's nowhere near Jalen Brunson, in my opinion, as
Okay.
talent level wise. So I'm not gonna like him just because he worked out with his pops. No, I liked him because he did that, and I think he's still good. I think he's still carrying shit. I think
But
he
it was
is
it wasn't nothing to
probably
carry. His dad wasn't shit.
what I'm just saying the difference between them two players. Yeah, I don't care about his dad.
Next question.
Give a fuck about his pops.
I mean, I'm always going to support the NBA kids. So I think the fact that they're both able to do their thing and play in the league, that's cool.
Thank you, TJ.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
Hey, you gonna ride that to the wheels fall off. But hey T, you got some exciting stuff coming up soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the TJK Classic is coming back.
We
This
doing that
this,
in August.
this August, Los Angeles, California. It's gonna be one for the books once again. Got a lot of cool, lot of cool stuff happening and cooking with it, and it's gonna be can't miss. So if you find yourself in LA in August, you come on through.
Or find yourself in that. Make sure you come to LA in August so you can.
I mean, they'll tell Josh and Dre will tell you it's a fun time. It's a really fun time.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It was
this year's event.
It was lit for sure.
It keeps getting. I mean, it keeps getting better and better every year, and it's a blessing to be able to do it.
I want to shout out TJ too for his acting debut.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's don't forget that, man. Let's applaud him for that. I'm proud of him.
For sure.
For
sure. Was that it's on Prime, right, TJ?
It's on the first. This one's on YouTube, I believe.
Okay, on YouTube.
And then I think Prime and stuff that was just the second one I did. That's coming later.
Okay.
Congratulations, man. Everybody look out for TJ and his acting career too.
Oh yeah, no, the acting thing's been fun, and being able to do my thing there, that's been a lot of fun. Been meeting a lot of cool people, and shout out to my acting teacher, awesome, and I wouldn't be able to do any of it without the people in my corner, including you two. So thank you.
For sure. I want to ask you, just speaking of acting, what's the biggest difference and the biggest similarity between the basketball lifestyle and the acting lifestyle? And I don't mean, the outside of it, but just the similarity as far as preparation and about preparation and just adapting to it.
And I mean, there's so many similarities in terms of preparation and putting in the reps and making sure you're prepared. Because I think ultimately, like, better than most too when it comes to basketball. Like, you're prepared when you go in prepared. You're as confident as you need to be.
True.
And I think also too, like, you going in prepared and being professional and like doing your job. That's what it's really about, doing your job and relaying authentic behavior when it comes to acting and being able to tell a story from a different perspective that's not your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And really bearing down and doing the work outside of it is ultimately, I mean, just basketball, when you're in the gym, putting up shots, doing treatment, taking care of your body, all that stuff, like that, all this, a lot of parallels to entertainment and sports. So, I mean, being able to translate what I've learned there and bring it to this, I mean, I've been lucky so far in terms of what I've been able to do, and I'm hopefully going to continue to do. And it's exciting. It's a lot of fun.
Good to hear. Yeah, we're proud of you in that aspect, man. Very proud of you. Step out in your own lane and keep having it and keep doing it, man. It's just, we're proud of you. Glad to see you do that too as well.
No, yeah, for sure. Hey, so and as far as the TJ Classic, are you playing again this year?
Oh yeah. No, we're definitely. This year, a lot of fun. I mean, we've already kind of been dropping some stuff on the Instagram, and we're gonna really start dropping stuff here soon. So stay tuned, and it's like it's funny because after doing the first one, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, being able to raise money for charity and like being able to do all that stuff, like and use basketball for something good. Ultimately, for me, like that was something that was big for me in doing this. Because I mean, as a kid, I got invited to play in these a lot, and I always had fun, and it was always just like kind of like okay, show up, play here, do this, all right. But like being able to do it with a like to put my own name on it, it's cool.
Yeah, sure. For sure. And then what's the record right now with you and Mama? Do you play against Mama? Do what's the record?
Well, that was the first time. That was the
Oh,
first.
last year was the first one.
Well, yeah. So Mamadou won. His team won last year.
Okay.
This year,
you looking to tie it up?
Oh, we have to tie it up. We have to tie it up. So me and John Sally have we have to break our tie.
Okay. Okay, I can't wait to see it, man. I'm super excited about it. So what else that you guys, what are you guys thinking like off season? I know we don't always touch on any college sports, but is there any positions that like for Dre, for you and the Lakers, since that's your best team ever, is there any positions you look to fill or any off season moves you hope that are made?
Get rid of our GM.
Besides getting rid of Pelinka. Besides that, nothing on the front, nothing on the court.
I think we need to throw our hand in the Giannis sweepstakes. I mean, I'm not opposed to, people probably gonna kill him for this. I'm not opposed to trading AR-15. I just find him and Luka together is going to be, unless we get some real big perimeter defensive help and some real big rim protection, I think we're going to be in trouble. So I wouldn't be opposed to putting AR-15 because we have to pay our AR some big money, if not a max deal. So
his contract's up this year.
Yeah, so I think we have to look into either paying him and getting some real big defensive help, especially on the perimeter and some 3-point shooting, or we're first round, second round series and out.
Yeah. And you think, but wouldn't you have to pay Giannis damn near the same thing? I mean, and not to say Giannis wouldn't be a good pickup, but like
they would absorb his deal, I think.
Yeah, we would absorb the deal. So
okay.
And let's face it, LA is LA. People want to come play in LA.
That's true too.
So,
that's true too.
It wouldn't be hard to attract superstars if you got LeBron on a 1 or 2 year deal. You got Luka, you got Giannis. Then people are breaking down the doors to come play and to play at that. And like I said, you come to play in LA in front of the superstars, or Hollywood, the weather, women, and weed. I mean,
you can't beat it.
Yeah, you can't beat it. So
yeah, nah. I feel that. What about you, TJ? Any exciting? I know you're kind of like me, more of a player fan, but is there any exciting things you want to see off season, or you looking forward to?
I mean, I'm interested to see where Giannis goes. I think because I've always been a fan of him. I saw him at All-Star Weekend. We got to catch up. He's an incredible dude. He's one of my favorites to follow in the league, and I mean, I love him and his family are awesome people, and I just want to see him win, and I want to see him win a couple more. So I'm always gonna root for him. I mean, I want to see Luka come back healthy. I need him to get right because he's a top 3 player in the league, and the fact that no one gave him any first place MVP votes is absolute bullshit to me. Like that's absolute bullshit. Like you to do what he did this year, and I mean, even if he wasn't 100%, like they need to take away people's MVP votes. In my opinion, I think it's become like we're giving too many people who clearly don't know anything about basketball MVP votes.
Cool.
It's a popularity contest instead.
Well, that's what it all is at the end of the day.
Yeah,
ultimately,
that's true. Yeah. Does Kyrie should be back next year too, right?
I think so.
That's going to be an exciting thing to see. I mean, to watch how him and Flag kind of mesh and all those things. That should be a real interesting, thing to kind of go and look at for sure. And then my Warriors come back. We gotta let's see what moves we make and what we could do. I don't want to see that look. Man. He's a hater, man. I'm starting to learn that.
You think you guys are gonna make any move for Giannis?
I mean, that's always been the
Who
rumor.
you go give him?
Hey, man, he wanted to play with Curry though. He might, you never know what can happen.
Hey,
Jesus,
I'll be.
Jesus.
I think number 23.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Number 23 in Golden State would have to go.
I wouldn't even be mad at it.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want Draymond.
That's crazy.
I'll be on the other like, are you smoking crack? Goodbye. Don't call me about that.
Wait, Nico, I didn't know. Nico, is that you?
This Nico.
Hey, listen, Draymond can still be an asset to a team. He got his issues.
Yeah, that's right. Asset.
Oh man, he can be an asset to a team, man.
Speaking of Nico, Dallas made a coaching change.
Did they?
Yeah.
What happened?
They made a coaching change, right?
What happened?
So they get rid of Kid, get rid of Pops for to me, it wasn't out of the blue. I think with the new president of basketball.
No. Is it April 1st?
It can't be.
A couple of days ago, they get rid of Kid. They
oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
They get rid of him. Now, two things I take from this. I don't think he wanted to be involved in a rebuild. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think he wanted to be involved in the rebuild, nor I don't think he should have been involved in the rebuild. Them being 2 years removed, I think this all starts back from the Luka trade. After not even a year after going to the finals, you trade Luka. And if I remember, Luka was hurt during those finals, correct? Him and Kyrie both went hurt, right?
But Luka was playing out of his mind.
Yeah. And not even at 100%.
Right? And they were going to him and Kyrie. But I think from there, I think the ship start going down. And not only that, now if you would have traded Luka for Anthony Edwards or a Shea or a Wembenyama or somebody of that star, but to trade him for Anthony Davis, someone who could get injured, who just got injured just right now for looking. I think that was kind of a bad trade. So I think the ship was going down, not for trading Luka, but for who you traded Luka for.
Yeah.
So I think when they say the two came together as wanted, both parties wanted to, end it. I feel like that was probably the best thing for both. You guys agree? Do you agree, TJ?
I mean, I'm flabbergasted. I'm flummoxed. I thought they were competing for a championship down there. I
didn't
really
look like it.
Not with this past season, no.
No. Wait. So you're telling me they traded AD?
Mm-hmm.
They traded for AD, Luka for AD. Then they traded AD to Washington.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that it seemed that's a weird. Why would a team do that?
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. None of it's made sense to me from them trading Luka to. But being someone who's been around a lot of these teams, and for me, like I like reading body language in terms of like the like just how people interact with each other, and you can kind of it tells you more than what you already know, and it's more is because it also adds more to the game.
So what did you read from the body language of?
So like for I think I mean I I think I could pinpoint where Luka got traded.
When
It was the finals when Luka was trying to get them to challenge the call, and the bench wouldn't.
Rub somebody. The interaction rubs some people the wrong way.
I think, yeah, I think that was when I think that was when like the spokes started turning.
So you saying Luka kind of? So take me to it. It was a call that Luka should. Was it a foul on Luka?
I think it was they called a foul on Luka. He was upset. He was trying to get the bench to challenge the call to overturn the call.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was because I remember him being on the ground telling them, looking at the bench, and the bench was like they just kind of dismissed it.
So kind of like.
So I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
you feel
that's
like
not good. If this is your franchise cornerstone. This is the guy who was handed the keys to lead you to the future,
right?
After Dirk, and I think, I mean, nothing really surprises me when it comes to the NBA anymore in terms of the drama. It's soap opera level stuff. I mean, watch Game of Thrones, watch The Sopranos. Like it's that type of drama, but like obviously not violent. But yeah, I think that was when Luka got. That was when the spokes started turning, and then I think the new owner, whoever it is, there was like, okay, like if these people are coming to me saying we need to trade this guy, we're going to trade him. These are my basketball people. These are the basketball people who are advising me on my investment, and yeah, I think that's how it all came to be. And they gave Nico the green light, and that's where that picture of him and Rob in that coffee shop in Dallas.
Let me ask you this. You and I disagree on people that was in the know-how about the deal, right? But do you think that it was known that trade target was going to be Anthony Davis, and people were still like, okay,
yeah, I think that was going to be the only. I think that was the only offer that was out there because every other team was surprised.
Because no one got a lot of. If I'm correct, a lot of teams didn't get a chance to even get it, correct?
Yeah, the Lakers were the only one because Rob and Nico have a relationship,
right?
But why would you? Why him? Like I just that's what baffles me is like
I'm puzzled about that, and I like, that's why I feel like I don't think I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't think Jason knew. Maybe he was in on okay, we're going to look to shop Luka, but I don't think he was all in. Okay, let's go get AD for Luka.
I mean, man, like I have a hard time believing that. Just because like it's like okay, you're going to work in an office building, and like everyone's a part of the same company,
right?
And all the important people who make the company go. Like you have the coach, you have the GM, you have all these people.
Right.
You have like people aren't talking to each other then in this building. If we didn't know, like what are we doing?
It's gonna get out somehow. Somebody's gonna
like it's common sense. Like I've seen it enough where like you have all these people in these meeting rooms, and I don't believe it.
I find that. I mean, I stick by my guns. I still don't think, and this is in the past, that he knew that it was going to be Anthony Davis, and he was like, okay, you guys wouldn't have teppanyaki before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they say, what you want to order? I want this, this, this. And the chef comes out and he goes, you want this? And you go have this, you didn't. Everybody's in there. And the person that orders steak, they give him, hey man, you have to cook these hot dogs instead of these steak, right? You have to make it taste like steaks. I feel like they gave Jason the hot dogs. It was like, make this shit be like steak. And you got to flip it up and put in your hat and do the choo-choo train with the smoke and all that kind of stuff. And he had to do it because I don't think he was like, oh yeah, let's go get AD. I don't see that from anybody, but the coach, for him cooking, I don't feel like he was like, yeah, let's throw that in the spot. You know what I mean? Because after one bite, people be like, this shit tastes like hot dogs. This is not steak. You know what I mean? And he's gonna be the one like the chef, like, why did you give us this shit? So same thing. I feel like he would be like, I don't know if we could just make people. I just don't see that. And I'm not just saying him personally. Any coach would be like, I want to take AD for Louis.
Well, yeah, like to that point though, too, Dre. Like it's like going to a restaurant ordering like you're basically just ordering a mystery meal.
Right.
Is what you're saying. Yeah. Like I get what you're saying with that, but it's hard for me to believe that like people who like, because I've seen it enough around teams where they all like all the important decision makers and people who are directly affected by basketball, they all talk to each other. like that. It's like, I mean, it'd be like the pilot and air traffic control not talking to each other at all. Like that, like to me, like that's what I would compare it to. Because it's like you don't like you just like it's not just like the GM or whoever's making the decisions isn't just like, oh, like it's not like a video game where you're gonna put in a trade and be like, okay, let's do this. Let's send LeBron and Bronny to Cleveland for a second round pick, and let's see what NBA 2K says. Like it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work like that. I'm gonna talk to the coach. I'm gonna talk to the president. I'm gonna talk to the owner. And I mean, it obviously they did their thing, and one of the worst trades in my opinion, I've ever seen happen.
100%.
But then, if this is my last thing on that, because I want if he doesn't, so Nico, you guys don't think Nico went out? He went to the owner. The owner said to us, and they told coach at the 11th hour, like, "Hey, so this is what we got on the table, and I'm gonna pull the trigger." Or do you think he was like, "Oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do"? Yeah, go. And the coach said, "Go ahead, yeah, let's do that deal."
Well, I think to what Nico. I mean, Nico's a Nike guy, you know,
right?
this.
Right.
And a lot of relationships are formed either through those types of businesses. Like some teams might have a better relationship with Under Armour because their star player wears Under Armour. Like that's the way sports is. Like it's always been that way. Like teams are taken care of by certain brands better because they want their asset protected.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, it kind of makes sense if you really, I mean, I don't know if you saw there was a video of Nico and AD at the Olympics in 2012. Because I think Nico was with like Kobe at the time. Because I think he was with Nike. Mm-hmm. So I think people, well, I mean, you can pull at strings and attach the wrist strings everywhere. Everyone in basketball is connected somehow.
Yeah.
Or one person removed. Like that's just what it is. I think that there's just no way. There's just no way.
From here, where do you think Coach Kidd lands? Who do you think coaches the Mavericks? And
you know who I like for the Mavericks, I will say, is Sean Sweeney.
I was going to say that.
I like Sean Sweeney a lot. I think he's an incredible basketball mind, and he's a big part of the success that they had in the past, and he's someone I would like to see get a chance to be a head coach.
That's a good pick right there. And he came through basically under Jason and came through that kind of system.
Yeah,
So
I met him in Brook. I'm the first time I met him in Brooklyn. I mean, we talked basketball a bunch. So he's somebody that I would want to be a coach of my team.
I see that. As far as filling in the blanks at a couple other coaching spots, the Bulls, that job doesn't seem someone where no one really wants. Orlando's a good place for some from people. Portland, maybe. I don't, that team seems like up and coming. But if I was a free agent head coach, I'd like Orlando, looked at Orlando, or Portland might be my second pick. But right now, I would like Orlando as far as the jobs that are vacant if I was a free agent coach.